Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Allison and I make cleaning and lifestyle videos every week. Today I'm going to be doing a product review. I'm going to be reviewing this Walnut Scrubber Sponge from the Grove Collaborative. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but they're basically just a website that sells a variety of cleaning and household products. I'm not affiliated with them or sponsored. This is just something I purchased on my own. I purchased a starter pack a while back. One of the things I chose were these Walnut Scrubber Sponges. So I wanted to show you sort of how they work and give you an overall review of them. I chose these because they're supposed to be, I think, a little bit better for the environment than a plastic sponge. They do come in a 2-pack. As you see, I have already used one of the sponges that was in the 2-pack. But this is what the packaging kind of looks like on the front. On the back, it does say, I'm a tough scrubber with a soft touch. Just cute. And it also says that it's non-abrasive, it's perfect for cookware, glassware, countertops, and appliances, and that it is top shelf dishwasher safe, which is nice, so you can use this and then toss it in your dishwasher if you have one, and you can get it clean that way. Now there is nothing, listing the ingredients on the back, so I don't actually know what these are made out of, other than it does say on the front walnut and cellulose, so I don't know if those are the only 2 ingredients or if there's other stuff added in as well. It does say it's made from renewable plant materials, but that could be a variety of things, but it is a lot more eco-friendly than a regular plastic sponge, which is really nice if you care about the environment. So I thought I'd kind of show you. I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the package so I can show you the sponge itself. So this is what the sponge actually looks like. There's a top layer that's slightly more abrasive, and then the bottom is just like a regular sponge. You can see it's got sort of a porous material on the bottom, and it's pretty dense. It's hard to actually push it down. It's a little more hard than a typical sponge is, I would say, but I'll kind of show you a close-up of what each side looks like. And it doesn't really smell like anything in particular. It doesn't smell bad. It has some sort of smell, but it doesn't have any real smell to it. It doesn't feel like there's any kind of liquid or chemical or anything onto the sponge. It's just the material. I know a lot of the plastics and a lot of the other plastic and commercial sponges have additives that they add onto them now that have maybe some sort of chemical cleaner product mixed in with it. So I'm going to do one side of my sink with this and then also scrub the other side with a regular sponge so you can kind of see a difference and try to give you an idea of which one I think does a better job. I'm also going to put the price over here of the Walnut Scrubber Sponges. That should be the price for 2 sponges. That'll give you an idea of what the cost is. Now these are something I'm pretty sure that you can only get these on their website. They're not something you can go to a store and purchase. So it is a little bit more of an extra step if you're going to the store to pick these up. But I wanted to give you kind of an overall idea of another option that's a little more environment friendly. So here you can see what these sponges are. Now I have used these before and I do like them, but I've never specifically compared them to my other sponges, so I might have a different opinion once I try out both next to each other. I'm going to go ahead and I've left my sink dirty so you can kind of see the progress. I'll show you one side with the walnut sponger and the other side with the regular sponge so you can kind of get an idea of which side does a better job. I did want to show you too a little bit size comparison. I've got some different sponges here. Here's just sort of a basic regular sponge, and this is another, I don't remember what brand this is, but I've been using it for a while, but it's also got a scrubber top on the other half of it. And here is the Walnut Scrub Sponge, so you can kind of see size-wise comparison. Thickness, it's quite a bit thicker than the other sponges are. You can see here what this one is, and here. But lengthwise, it's maybe about the same size of a regular sponge. It's just a lot thicker, so it's about almost twice the thickness of a normal sponge, or maybe like 2/3 of this kind of sponge. So it is a little bit larger. And I think I'm going to test it against this sponge because this sponge does have kind of a scrubber side here, although I don't remember what the name of this brand is, but that'll give you an idea of these 2 versus each other. I'm also going to show you a shot of the sink before I start cleaning it so you kind of have an idea of where I'm starting with. And here's what the sink looks like. And let's get scrubbing. Also, I'm going to be using Comet Cleaner with this just as an aid. This is the cleaner I'm going to be using with each sponge. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle a little of this on each side. I'm going to start with the Walnut Scrubber Sponge. So it is picking up some light staining that was along here, but I can see some that's still stuck on, so I'm going to rinse and then go over it with the scrub side. It looks like it took most of that off, so I'm going to go ahead and rinse. I just wanted to show you too that the cleaner kind of stained the bottom of the sponge a little bit of a bluish green tint, which is kind of interesting. That is picking that color up. And now I'm going to do the other side. Now it does look like I got most of the staining off with just a light scrubbing, so that's a good sign. I'm going to take this sponge and use it on this side over here. It worked pretty well. It took off most of the staining, so I'm going to rinse like I did the other side. Now I'm going to go over it with the scrubbing side. Okay, so here you can see the finished sides. I'll try to show you a close-up of each one. So my overall opinion is that both sponges did a pretty good job. I do think that the commercial sponge got it slightly cleaner, but I was also scrubbing a little harder and having to work more to get that effect with that sponge. I actually scrubbed a little bit more deeply, so I think that might be why it looks a little bit cleaner on that side. I think both of them did a pretty good job. I am really impressed with the walnut sponge. I think it's a pretty good sponge. I like that it's so big and thick. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of use out of this sponge because there's so much to it. Even if it starts to break down, there's still a lot there. And I like that it's really eco-friendly. I really didn't see a ton of, I don't really see a ton of drawbacks to this product. It's big, it's effective, it's pretty reasonably priced. I think it might be a little bit more expensive than other sponges, but you're getting a little bit more size-wise for your money, so I think it kind of balances out. But like I said, I think it did get a little bit cleaner on the side with the other sponge. So because of that, I think I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 review. I would recommend this if you're looking to switch to something that's more environmental. And I do think it's a good product. I think it's a good value, and it's something you might want to consider in your home if you're looking to switch your sponges or just try something new, because I get bored sometimes, so I like to try other cleaning products. Yeah, I think it's a great little handy product. I do like Grove Collaborative. I like the things that I got through there. I had a lot of fun when I ordered products, so I may consider purchasing more things from them in the future. I'll try to, if I remember, link their website down below just so you can check it out as well. And I'm not affiliated, I just want to make it easy for you to find things. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you found it enjoyable or useful. Thank you so much for coming by, and I hope you all have a beautiful day today. Bye!